If you're able to control your tilt, you can control swings a lot more, you can increase your wins, you can decrease your losses, you can take advantage of others. Hey everybody, welcome to another video by Strategic Adjustments. I'm Josh Grover. We're here, Myrtle Beach, bringing you the third video of how to get better at poker. I'm here to talk to you today about the art and the psychology of poker, how to get better, how to make money off of learning the psychology of the game, the background of players. Excuse us guys, sorry. So anyway, anytime you're going into a game, I'm gonna roll right into it. You wanna learn the background of players, the art, the psychology, what's behind them, what's behind you. Sorry man. So learning the player styles is super important. Learning how they view money. Go dive into it, learn what they think is a good hand, what they think is a bad hand. Obviously someone who's been in money their whole life, who's been a millionaire their whole life, is going to view it much differently than someone who came into it or, you know, is a hard blue collar worker or something like that. Socialize. Poker's supposed to be fun. Have fun at the table. Talk to them. Figure out where they're from. Figure out what they do. Figure out what they eat, what they drink. Every little thing can help you figure out how they view the game. Trust me, I've been doing it for years. You dive right into their brain, dive into their psychology, figure out who they are. Don't be the guy who just sits there, says nothing, learns nobody at the table. What fun is that? You know, have fun with poker, travel around, learn people, figure out who they are, make friends, and in the process you're gonna make money as well. We're gonna go right into part 2 coming up. For the second part of this video, we decided to come down to the Atlantic. It's dark, it's at night, and you can kind of hear the waves crashing in, and I'm just sitting down here trying to soak it all in. And you can think about the art, the psychology of poker in the same way. You want to go with the flow of the game, you want to feel it, you want to be present in the moment and understand everything that's going on. You want your senses to be keen, and you want to be paying attention to everything and all the people around you and soaking this in, and you'll gather all that information and come up with better conclusions in each hand. So I'm gonna dive into reads and tells, and that has to deal with the same thing as being present. So a lot of people live and die by reads and tells and false tells and things of this nature. I'm just gonna give you a word of caution. Don't always go with that intuition or read or tell that you pick up on a player until you have a large background to back that up, or prior experiences, and what you do is you keep testing that read or tell on person. And I would say after maybe 4 or 5 times of being correct, you can go a lot, you know, you can use it a lot more often than you normally would. If you want to get better at learning reads and tells and natural human responses, read books or websites on the natural fight or flight response. These have to do with poker a lot. If someone's being really aggressive and they make a bluff, a lot of times that natural response kicks in. I'll mention a couple that are really common right now. However, I mean, there's tons and everybody has different ones. But like one, a natural one would be like leaning forward. A lot of the times means strength when someone hits their hand. Or if someone's looking away from the situation, a lot of the time it also means strength. Or if someone is staring you down, a lot of times it means weakness, because their fight response kicks in when they're bluffing and they're trying to make you back down, kind of thing. So these are a couple really common ones. A lot of amateur players will have these. I wouldn't always go with them, however they do work more often than you'd think. If you out there have any like funny tells that you've picked up on of random people, some funny ones, go ahead and comment below with it. I'd like to read it and hear about them. I have a lot of other funny ones maybe I'll talk about later. For the third part of this film, I'm going to talk about the importance of tilt, how to control it, and learning kind of like where that gut intuition feeling comes from. So I'm rolling right into the last part of this video for you guys, and this is about controlling tilt, which I talk about in a lot of videos because that makes a huge difference. The psychology of poker, if you're able to control your tilt, you can control swings a lot more, you can increase your wins, you can decrease your losses, you can take advantage of others. Make sure you get your tilt control down and you figure out other people's tilt as well. This is huge for your game. I can't press that fact enough. Make sure you get your tilt in control. Then also, I'm gonna roll into what your gut feeling means, where that comes from, your intuition. So basically what that means is you stopped pretty much consciously thinking about hands and puzzling everything through, and you're kind of just going with the flow, and what happens is your subconscious brain is picking up all this outer information and is putting it and puzzling it together for you. So then by the time you're up to a decision, you have that gut feeling, you have that intuition where you're saying to yourself like, oh, I think I'm good, I think I'm bad, one of the two. You know, you have a really good hand and you think you're beat, and you're wondering where that comes from. That actually comes from a very, very smart place. It's all your past prior experiences that your subconscious brain is picking up on. So you need to trust this. However, go back, puzzle it through, and also realize that if you're getting these intuition feelings, if you're getting these gut feelings, a lot of the time it's because you're turning your brain off and allowing your subconscious to pick up, which isn't always a good thing. Excuse me, buddy. Keep going. You're fine. So yeah, just make sure you guys trust that. Stick with it. I'm super glad you all watched the psychology video. Super important stuff. Make sure you all comment, like, subscribe below. We'll see y'all next time. And you need to be paying attention to everything around you and just soaking it in. So let's just, I was about to say, let's just soak this in.